the bad man, the third Carter, brother Nero Ethan. Vanguard 1, please broadcast the keys to victory. Camera, stop! You must not record this. You must not record this. Stop! Delete that frequency. Delete that tape.
Still to come, another opening round match in the Bound for Glory playoff. It's the captain, the Scottish Dragon, Drew Galloway, going one-on-one with the Chesterfield Plague, Graham. That'll be a hard-hitting collision. And then in the main event, it's title versus title. It's Eddie Edwards, the X Division champion, versus Lashley, the world champion, inside 6 sides of steel.
All of the knockouts have been informed. Maria, your state of the knockouts division is going to be perfect.
Okay. Dixie Carter is forcing me to have this state of the knockouts address. I don't want to do this. I don't want to have to answer questions. And then Dixie Carter is also threatening my husband. I am the leader of the knockouts division.
Yes, you're the leader. You're the best leader. I mean, you are the most amazing leader ever, the entire world.
Okay. I need you to focus and stop kissing my ass. Focus. I need to focus.
But Maria, you know what helps with focusing? I like to meditate. So, like, when you meditate, it's, you know what I mean, Maria? It's like, Maria?
Life got you down. Missing persons, sick mama, broken cars, friends that owe you money, internet bully, landlord won't get off your back, can't quite pass that math class, detention again, any problem, big or small, no problem.
The Fixer. 407-906-1965. Operators are standing by. Call now.
Lashley, we just wanted to get your thoughts on that giant brawl that happened out there earlier.
See, what's happening around here is that people are getting too comfortable. See, I'm the TNA World Heavyweight Champion, and Dixie's over here trying to exercise their control. Well, you know what, Dixie and everyone else, all I need is a ring and a ref, okay? Eddie Edwards, you want to step in the cage with me tonight? I'm going to take your title, I'm going to beat you up. That's what I'm going to do. And Moose, you come around here exercising some of your power. You want some, come get some. And that's for everybody on the roster. I'm the champ. If you want some, come get some.
Welcome back to Impact on Pop, the knockouts inside the 6-sided ring.
Attention, everyone! Ladies, you have all been summoned here because the First Lady of Professional Wrestling would like to hold a State of the Knockouts division. So please, put your hands together and welcome our leader, Maria Kanellis Bennett.
Oh, it is political season. Why not have a State of the Knockouts?
You know, I'll go for anything right now as long as Allie shuts up. It's giving me a headache.
Here is the leader of the Knockouts, the self-proclaimed First Lady of Professional Wrestling, Maria.
Ah, well, at least she said it. She is the First Lady of Professional Wrestling and the leader of the Knockouts division.
Ladies, I have heard that some people believe that I have gone too far in my leadership of the Knockouts division. So if I have made anybody feel insecure or small, I'm sorry. So at this time, I would allow any of you to air your grievances. Does anyone have any questions?
Got a couple questions here.
Of course you do, Allie. Allie, yes.
Okay, so, my question is actually more of like a statement. Miss Maria, you are such an inspiration. situation. You're the kind of woman that we should all aspire to be. So, my question is how can we be more like you?
Okay, that's a great question. Excellent question. If you want to be more like me, all you have to do is look down deep inside your heart and follow your dreams and believe in my vision.
I'll take. No. I got it.
Yeah? You got a question?
Yeah, I got a question. Why haven't I gotten my one-on-one rematch for the Knockouts title ever since this bitch screwed me?
Espérate, estúpida. You screwed yourself, okay? You screwed yourself. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Hang on a second. I'm sorry, Jade, but as long as Maria's in charge, you're not gonna get a rematch. Just like I'm not gonna get a rematch, am I? Because apparently, shut your mouth. Because apparently, your hand is still broken, and next week it'll be your ankle, and the week after that it'll be your wrist. Who knows? But let's face facts. You're just scared.
I'm not scared, no, Gail. My hand, it's really broken. I mean, I may never be able to use my beautiful hand again properly. I'm just...
You know what, Maria? It seemed just fine last week.
Don't you dare question Maria's integrity. Maria is a lady, and she has more class in her little pinky than you have in your entire body. You're the champ. Calm. I'll take care of this. I see what's happening here. The focus isn't on you. You're going to go into the Hall of Fame, and that's great. But you have lost 2 times to Sienna. You're out of the picture. Twice. It's about time you let the other knockouts have a chance and stop being so selfish.
Selfish? You're calling me selfish? Maria, I have respect for every single one of these girls in the locker room. Well, except for you. And you. Since I can't get my rematch, I want my title shot. And if that means I gotta do what I gotta do and face every single one of these girls, then that's just fine with me.
That is such an excellent idea. You want a title shot? Okay, great. You are going to face every single knockout in this ring. But if you lose just one match, you will never get the chance at the championship again. And one more thing. Whoever takes out Gail Kim, well, I'll reward them handsomely.
Really? In that case.
I think I get it.
I haven't been following the rules since I've first been here, and I am not going to start now. I'm out.
Always running away. That's all.
Jade goes after her rival Marty, the one who cost her the Knockouts Championship at Slammiversary.
Bad move by Marty.
Come on, break this up. I will not touch
Shut your mouth. This is exactly what happens when you're in charge. And like I said before, I'll do whatever it takes.
And so will I. So will.
Oh, and Madison Rain from behind. Oh! Gail Kim floored.
Nothing personal, Gail, but it's time we all start looking out for ourselves.
Maria saying that if Gail Kim can go through all the knockouts, she'll get an opportunity at the Knockouts Championship, a title she's won 5 times, but anyone that stops her will be rewarded handsomely. Madison Rayne takes out Gail Kim.
This is all so exciting and terrifying. We're changing. I'm changing. And I want you to feel that change too. I want you to win tonight. Not for me, but for you. I want to give you that tonight.
Look, okay, I've been crazy and out of my mind my entire life, okay? There's one thing that I need, one thing that I want. That's to be World Heavyweight Champion.
And I want you to get what you deserve. I promise you. Do you want my help tonight?
I don't know.
Tell me your thoughts on the Bound for Glory playoffs.
There being many great wrestlers, and I had honor of facing many of them.
Hey,
because
Sheila! Oh, you think you're a tough guy, huh?
What do you problem,
La
man?
dernière fois, t'as eu besoin de résoudre tout C'est bon, je crois qu'il a compris le message.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Chesterfield, England, Graham!
It's the final match of the opening round of the Bound for Glory playoff. It is Graham going one-on-one with Drew Galloway. Matt Hardy has advanced. The Miracle has advanced. EC3 has advanced. Who will be the 4th? We're going to find out momentarily. Is it Graham or is it the Captain?
And now, introducing his opponent, from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 252 pounds, Drew Galloway.
This has a big fight feel, a heavyweight collision between the Scottish Dragon, Drew Galloway, and the Chesterfield Plague, Graham.
oh boy, what a matchup we are in store for at this time between these two competitors.
So much hanging in the balance, so much on the line. One of these men may be main eventing Bound for Glory with a World Championship on the line. You got to get out of the opening round.
What's intriguing about this matchup is that both competitors are almost similar in their weight, in their size, as far as how tall they stand, the power department. Might go a little bit to Graham, but this is going to be a fun match.
And Galloway goes 6'7". Graham right there at 6'5". Both are very unique, both are very aggressive.
A lot of people don't know that when you have the height advantage and you're similar in size, you also may hold the strength advantage, and I think that's going to be the factor here.
Why is that the case? Why is it having that couple-inch advantage make Galloway have the strength advantage?
Because he's from an upward position. So he can have the advantage in jousting when it comes to pushing the opponent, when it comes to bringing a big right hand as well.
These guys, they like to brawl. Yeah. In a brawl, if it breaks down to that, who has the advantage there?
Well, then obviously that may play to the Graham factor, but again, we're talking about Drew Galloway, who's a known brawler as well.
And a reminder that this is an extended edition, an extended episode of Impact on Pop. If you haven't and you're watching right now, make sure to extend your DVRs. and stick with us for the duration. Big main event still to come. 6 sides of steel, world champion, and Galloway was looking for the Future Shock DDT.
Yeah, going for it a little early. You can't blame him in that. The longer you're in the ring with Bram, the more hurt you're going to feel.
A brawl starting to break down here between Galloway and Bram getting the better of the former world champion, Drew Galloway. Oh, big boot by Galloway. Drew Galloway can catch you with so many different maneuvers. You saw him go for the Future Shock DDT. He's got the Claymore kick. He's got the Iron Maiden, the submission maneuver.
And let's not, again, go back to what you said. Drew Galloway and his feet, Daddy, they are one and the same. They can catch you at any place at any time.
Big shot there by Bram.
So many variations of the move.
Bram follows through. We have to remind everyone that on next week's 1-hour season finale of Rock This Boat, with New Kids on the Block, the guy's handler tries to convince Jordan to jump out of a giant cake, stripper style, and nothing will stop one cruiser from meeting the love of her life, Donnie Wahlberg. It all goes down on Rock This Boat, the season finale next Wednesday, July 27th at 8 Eastern, 7 Central, only on Pop.
Oh, geez, that's one boat Pope's got to get on, Daddy. I'm getting on that boat.
I'm not even going to mention that. I'm going to just move on and discuss. I don't know why you want to see someone jump out of a cake, but to each his own, I suppose, is Drew Galloway on the hunt here to Bram, and Bram counters. Get in the ring, let's go. What's going to happen here between these two heavyweights? They got to get back in the ring. Will it be Bram or Drew Galloway in the Bound for Glory playoff? Trying to move on. Oh! Drew Galloway might want to get Bram back inside the ring. Galloway's got to be thinking about what Rosemary said earlier, that she would be watching Bram. Galloway's got to win this inside the ring and move on.
Well, Galloway definitely has it going in his favor right now. Big man Bram was on his back for more than 3 seconds. Galloway's going to the top. He was stopped there by Bram. If Galloway had rolled in, he may have pinned Bram, because Bram was on his back for quite some time.
And now a precarious situation here. Typically you see stars of the X Division battling high above the ring. Not the likes of Bram and Drew Galloway. Great shot at just how high they are above the canvas, above the ring.
Dangerous! Oh! Dangerous! We see the effects of it. You got 2 big men battling on the top of the rope, jousting for positioning. That never ends well.
I'm not even going to ask who got the worst of that exchange. I think both did. This is a very telling moment in this match. Who will get to their feet first? Who will start to stir first?
What do you mean who got the worst of it? Any man knows who got the worst of it, both of them.
Great analysis. As it's Drew Galloway and Bram. Now Bram with a headbutt. That's usually Galloway's go-to. And now they're just trading headbutts. These two love a good fight.
Fisticuffs are flying right now.
Galloway from Ayr, Scotland. Bram from Chesterfield, England. And now Bram went to the brighter side of suffering. Northern Lights, bridge, shoulders down. And an escape by Bram. You don't see a Northern Lights like that from a big man, typically.
On a big man, yeah.
And Galloway was looking for the Future Shock DDT. Bram counters. Bram's got Drew, and Drew kicks out at 2.
I love how both men are seemingly prepared for this. They've scouted one another because both have countered each other's finisher.
They have gone back and forth in this matchup, and now Bram looking for another big move here on Drew. Drew slips out the back, trying to remain in control. Bram ducks the clothesline. Overhead belly-to-belly suplex.
Drew, large and in charge right now. He may be summoning the Claymore.
Drew Galloway, we talked about his arsenal of moves earlier. He's looking for the Claymore. Bram counters.
Powerbomb there by Bram.
Bram falls into the cover, hooks the leg, and Galloway kicks out at 2.
Popped him up and drove him down, did Bram.
We talk so much about how world title opportunities aren't just handed to you. You have to earn them. And these guys are trying to make their way through the Bound for Glory playoffs and into a World Championship match.
Yeah, certainly I was going to play off your words there when you say earn, because these two men are fighting. They're definitely trying to earn it.
And here
Look
comes,
at this.
Here comes Drew. Here comes Drew. Look for the future shock, and Bram fights his way into the corner. Brute strength.
Thought it was almost over. If any one of those men connect with their finisher, it may just be over after this hard-fought contest.
It may take just one or two big moves by either one of these men to win this match here and to move on in the Bound for Glory playoff. And here comes Drew Galloway. He's looking for a future shot. DDT! Wow! Off the top rope.
That has to be it.
Extra momentum and up from Galloway. Bram is down, and Galloway has advanced. Galloway's moving on.
The winner of the match, Drew Galloway.
So Galloway and EC3 both talked earlier about if we're going to meet in the Bound for Glory playoff, it'll have to be in the finals. EC3 took care of business earlier against Eli Drake. And now Drew Galloway takes care of business against Bram. They'll have to get through Matt Hardy and the Miracle, respectively, to meet each other in the finals, but they're one step closer. He is a two-time X Division champion. Is Eddie Edwards moments away from becoming X Division and World Champion? Eddie Edwards on his way to the ring for 6 sides of steel against the Destroyer, against the World Champion, against Lashley. It's title versus title next. Next Thursday night, it's the semifinals of the Bound for Glory playoff as rivals EC3 and Matt Hardy renew their once bitter rivalry in a semifinal match. On the other side, it's Drew Galloway facing the Miracle Mike Bennett, who will advance to the finals next week.
We could just get your thoughts on advancing in the PSG playoffs.
Okay, I'm gunning for the world title, but as far as the playoffs are concerned, I want what everyone wants, and that's the conclusion to Drew Galloway and EC3 in the finals of this.
Drew. All I hear you and EC3 talking about is you two in the finals. And you're looking past the man who's already beaten you before, the Miracle. I'm the odds-on favorite because my odds are 6'4" and one pissed-off moose. And you really don't want to mess with him. So next week, you're gonna need a miracle.
Go on, let off some steam, Bennett. Get it all out, keep running your mouth because that's what you're best at. But if I was you, I wouldn't be so cocky. I'd be, a little worried because the big man seems like a big loose cannon, and say he happens to, I don't know, interfere in the cage match, then you'd be fired. And that would be just a damn shame, wouldn't it? Think about it, buddy.
Touch me.
The following contest is 6 sides of steel. Title versus title. Introducing first, making his way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, the X Division champion of the world, Eddie Edwards.
Eddie Edwards knows about making moments. He's a 5-time World Tag Team Champion, 2-time current and reigning X Division champion. Last Tuesday was Eddie's night to make a moment in history. Title versus title, and a chance to become World Champion and X Division champion. He flew his wife with him from Boston to Orlando. That moment was ruined, taken away from Eddie Edwards by Mike Bennett and Moose. Tonight, Eddie Edwards looks to right that wrong in 6 sides of steel.
And now, introducing his opponent, from Denver, Colorado, weighing in at 272 pounds, he is the world heavyweight champion, the Destroyer, Lashley.
The target is on the Destroyer, the unstoppable juggernaut of force. He is a pressure player, an opportunity to become world champion and X Division champion here tonight. But after what Mike Bennett and Moose did at Destination X and the Bound for Glory playoff all set up, how much pressure is on Lashley right now?
It's not too often that Lashley finds himself in this type of situation where he's gunning for someone, but others are gunning for him. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for both competitors inside the 6 sides of steel to make history right here tonight.
Once Lashley steps inside the 6-sided ring, the match will become official. Well, Eddie Edwards is going to take flight, and Eddie Edwards, through the narrow door, goes up and over and takes out the Destroyer.
Something not everybody can do, but Eddie Edwards, he does it great, and he started it now.
They got to get inside the 6-sided ring. You can only win by pinfall or submission. They got to get inside. The door's got to be closed and locked shut, but Eddie Edwards is going to do what he can here on the outside.
Well, you know, you got the advantage. You start the way that Eddie Edwards did. You capitalize on it. You try to make something.
Oh, boy!
Oh, boy. It's the right way.
I was with you up until that moment. Eddie Edwards took a gamble. He took a chance. He went after Lashley outside the ring, and Eddie Edwards may have paid the price.
Yeah, I don't blame Eddie for doing it, but it didn't pay off. That's what gambling does for you, you know?
Look at Lashley now, delivering punishment. Here ringside to the X Division champion, to Eddie Edwards.
Taking the back drop on the floor, I'm telling you. Eddie may be feeling
Eddie
it right
Edwards'
now.
face right now.
Yeah.
Oh! Clubbing elbow.
Lashley just trying to push his face through the steel cage like a cheese grater.
This is our main event. It's title versus title. It's a rematch that was set up by our president, Dixie Carter, immediately following the spoiled and ruined main event from Destination X. And now Lashley in full control of Eddie Edwards.
Yeah, that may have knocked Eddie Edwards silly right there.
It all started when Eddie Edwards took a huge chance, flew over the top rope, caught Lashley, had all the momentum, and then the Destroyer took over.
Yeah, I think Eddie Edwards was thinking the right way. He had the right mindset. It just didn't pay off in the end.
Look at this.
Lashley has just been vicious, determined.
It's the only way that Lashley knows how to be. Lashley kicked off the show tonight. He came out, he called out Mike Bennett, he called out Moose. Oh! Eddie Edwards would come out, he would go after Bennett and his new friend, his new associate. And then Dixie Carter would tell Mike Bennett and Moose that if either one of them get involved in this main event, Mike Bennett will be fired immediately. The cage door has been closed and locked, so the only way this match will end is by pinfall or submission.
You know what? It's man-to-man right now. Mano a mano, and I think the best man's going to come out on the top, obviously. Who that's going to be, we don't know yet. But Lashley's looking pretty darn good.
It was title versus title. It all got started when Eddie Edwards reclaimed the X Division Championship. When Eddie was asked about option C, Lashley would come out, and Lashley said, you want to make history, let's make history. Title versus title at Destination X. Match ruined, and now here we go, inside 6 sides of steel on our first show here on Thursday nights on Impact, and a neck breaker by the Destroyer.
Nice neck breaker, rude awakening style by Bobby Lashley, the Destroyer.
When Lashley came out, you sort of felt that angst. It looks like it's all pretty much gone away, and the pressure perhaps alleviated now that Lashley's doing what he does best inside the ring.
Well, Lashley's in his zone right now. Earlier, you know, when he come out, he's watching his back. He has to be thinking, look at Eddie, playing defense while in the suplex position.
Big knees there by Eddie Edwards. What a night this is going to be. Someone will walk out as world champion and X Division champion. They will leave 6 sides of steel with all the gold.
Yeah, you have to know in the back of Lashley's mind, he's still thinking about what happened. He's still thinking about the miracle. He's still thinking about Moose, but right now he's focused in on Eddie Edwards.
Yeah, but inside 6 sides of steel, perhaps you don't think about those guys as much. That's what 6 sides of steel is built for, to keep everyone out. And this match must end by pinfall or submission. There's no reason to unlock the cage door until we have a winner.
Eddie looking for the Hurricane Run.
Yeah, Lashley hangs out, and Eddie Edwards goes back first into 6 sides of steel. The Destroyer looking to leave with the World and X Division Championship. Can he do it? Welcome back to Impact. Welcome back to our main event. It is title versus title. It's the world champion Lashley against the X Division champion Eddie Edwards. One man will leave with both championships in a main event that can only end in pinfall or submission.
Yeah, you know, Lashley throughout the commercial break has just been grounding and pounding Eddie Edwards and looking for submission type holds. Eddie with the counter.
And no one will get involved in this match.